Even if you are staying or working from home today and tomorrow, one of the impacts that might hit your home is a power outage. Hawaiian Electric crews have been working around the clock to keep the power on through the rain, wind, and even some lightning. Join us now with more is Darren Pye with HECO. Aloha and good morning, Darren. Thank you so much for stopping by with us this morning.
Good morning, Sam.
What's the situation right now across the islands?
Well, as you've been reporting, we've been seeing significant heavy rains and some strong winds. And at this time, most of the impact, nearly all of the impact to the electrical infrastructure has been on Oahu. Overnight, we had around 17,000 customers who lost power. Our crews have been very busy throughout the night. We restored power to more than half of those customers. And this morning, we're still continuing to see outages across Oahu. This is one of those situations where the numbers get to be very fluid. As we restore power in one area, the rain keeps coming and the wind keeps blowing. So, we continue to receive reports of outages as our crews continue to make progress. So we'll still be out there. We'll be working nonstop until we can get everyone's lights back on. At this time, we really haven't seen too much impact on the other islands, really just a handful of outages on other islands.
Driving into work this morning, I saw HECO crews all over the place in the heavy torrential downpour rain working, so we're very thankful for them working through these hazardous conditions. Speaking of hazards, Darren, we do have wind, rain that could lead to down power lines, flooded areas. Any recommendations for folks as far as safety when we are walking around in these kind of conditions?
Well, as you've been reporting all morning, one of the best things is just not to put yourself in a dangerous situation. If you do need to commute, if you do need to go outside, please be very vigilant. In these kinds of conditions, one of the most common causes of power outages are, downed tree limbs or debris that blows into a power line or contacts our infrastructure, causing damage. This can cause a line to fall. It can cause a pole to fall. If that happens, do not approach any down lines or electrical infrastructure. If there is an emergency situation, call 911. If someone's life or safety is in danger there, call our trouble line to report any down lines, but do not attempt to deal with the situation yourself. Really, we advise everyone to make safety their top priority. Our crews are out there working nonstop to get the lights back on and get everyone's power back. We know that everyone's been preparing for this all week, but now that it's here, if the lights do go out, we know that everybody wants to get their power back as quickly as possible.
A few weeks ago when we had a different Kona Low, we had a very unique situation where South Kohala as well as Lahaina didn't get a lot of rain like the rest of the state did, but we did have those high winds, which led to potential fire danger. Any situations like that as we have this new Kona Low here?
In this particular storm, we are not anticipating that we're going to experience those kind of conditions. So we do not expect that we will need to activate our public safety power shutoff program. There were some false alerts being circulated online and through social media to that effect earlier in the week. Those were not accurate. We were not planning to use the PSPS program.
All right, Darren, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.